Sorry about that. Forgot to plug my mic in. Ooh, whoops. All right. So, sorry for screaming. Well, we're working on Orbem Studio. I need to create a landing page for everything, and just kind of fucking around, trying to figure things out. I think what I want to do now, but like this is going to be where Orbem Studio leads. It's going to have a section about the plugin. It's going to have, stuff about, the game engine itself. And I will include a sign up form, for stuff. I'll need a sign up form. I'll need, maybe a feedback form. Yeah, maybe I don't think I need a newsletter. I think it's more about creating a contact form. Yeah, because basically I want people to be able to contact me for questions directly. I'm also going to be offering some services up front, like one-on-one support if you're really trying to build something cool and if you're trying to extend the plugin. And then I'll also offer, consultation for building things all together. And then finally, I'll probably add, coming soon, pro plugin, hosting, that kind of stuff. But yeah, we're working on the website right now. It's already a multi-site. So this is step one to getting people to host their own games. But yeah, we're just trying to get something for people to go to. And for me to, basically, if I want to start running ads, I can send them here. So it needs to be a functional homepage. Also need to make it mobile friendly. But right now, this is good. I worked on this yesterday. This hero animation. Basically supposed to just kind of be like a loop of you dragging a character onto the game and then changing the size, just kind of showing, a little something, a little bit of movement with a cool background. But the damn background is not good with text over it. And it's the clouds. So I think what I want to do is replace the white in the clouds with a different color. But to do that, I basically have to start at the beginning. So we have to go here. No, where is it? Here. No, we need to go. Where do we need to go? Here. Yeah. And I need to basically change the background image. So what I think I'm gonna do, let's go here. Let's select all the white areas. So this should be pretty good. Ooh, actually, let me change it to where there's nothing here. There we go. Now let's do it. There we go. Cool. So now we have that. And I'm just going to change this image which doesn't have any things attached to it, styles or anything. Yeah, so it'll just be global. Now, what do? Do we colorize it and then go down? It's not a color. And then we make it blue, just like the rest of it. Might be what we do. Maybe we go a little bit less. That doesn't look bad. It's kind of like a storm. And that will get rid of all the white sections that are fucking with the text. Yeah, I like it. That will twerk. While I'm here, I think I can also fix the setting default. It doesn't stand out enough, and I want to make it stand out more. So since I'm already fucking around, let's make sure. Does this have anything? No, so I can fuck with this. I want to add like an outer glow. Maybe, no, it was a stroke. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. So it kind of stands out. I mean, it is the exact same color as everything else. Hold on. We do white. Black. I don't think black stands out enough. White stands out, but does it stand out badly? Like I want to stand out as like a HUD thing. I guess it kind of matches the white on the background of the arrow. So yeah, that works. Okay, I'm happy with this. Is there anything else I need to change? I think so. All right, let's knock this shit out. What's the size on this? I guess that's okay. I wonder if I could get away with making this bigger. Or maybe not more resolution. Oh shit. Like what if we did 300 and then knocked it back down to like 2400? That look better. Maybe. Character doesn't look any clearer. Let's see. Bop or bop? Wait, did that make the background bigger? Feels bigger. I mean, I know it's bigger, but he looks smaller. Oh. That didn't fuck with any of the sizing, though. Huh. Yeah, fuck it. That looks good. Wow. So once we nailed this down without any of the white, should look better with all the text. I wonder if I should darken it even more. I think I might try to darken everything a little bit. Let me jump into here. you know, just make it a little bit darker in general. Because I think that'll make it stand out even more. And the white of the box is still there, you know, so I think everything kind of just stands out more when it's darker. Cool. And when I extend it and all that kind of stuff, we should be good. So I'm going to do the same thing with the other image. So yeah. All right, let's get this popped out. Snow day tomorrow. Kids got lucky. It has dropped about 5 inches on us, which is crazy. I wonder where everybody is. What is this? Dormant. Oh, there we go. Let's leave it this size because I'm going to bring it in and work on it a little bit more. So I'm going to actually leave it this big. I haven't been doing that. So let's do GIF. We'll replace this one. And we'll go into the other one and we'll replace it in the expanded version. And then we'll match the color changes I made. Shouldn't be too hard. All right, so let's go back over here. I mean over here. No, I mean over here. Yes. Okay. Oh, well, we need to ditch this. All right, bye. Actually, we're ditching this too. Bye. And we're going to open a new one. You. Go. Go forth. All right. Now we need to up the height a little bit. Probably like that. Now we're going to add this in the background. Oh, shit. Boop. There we go. Boop. Pop. Oh, I made it bigger. I forgot. This has to be exact. Oh, I guess I can do that. There we go. And now we'll find the match. I think it's close to that. Probably so. No. Oh, something like that. I need to find. I think it's this. Yeah. So that has to go down there. Oh, okay. It was just off by a pixel, probably. That's why. Huh. No, it doesn't match. Right? Am I crazy? See, now that matches. Is that it? I don't think it's the right size. Hold on. Ah, it's not the right size. Hold on. Do that. All right, let's see if that's correct now. Okay. I think it's as close as we're going to get. Now let's match the color change I made to it, which was basically darkening it. Darkening it. Oh. Pretty close. No. I don't think it's going to be perfect because of the GIF color change. I guess I didn't check if the other one was. No. It's going to be hard. It's like one side looks good and the other side doesn't. Son of a bitch. Hold on. What did I do? Hold on. I did something. Here. What did I do to you? I need this. I need you. How do I copy what I did here? Levels. You think I could look at the levels I just changed? Shit. I don't know what that means. No. I did not mean to do that. Shit. Oh, this is a different document. Right. That doesn't help me. That's really weird. It doesn't let you see the level changes you just made. What is a snapshot? Can I use a snapshot? Can I paste a snapshot? No. Damn. I really was thinking I could copy. Oh, snapshots right here. What do you do with that? Who cares? Oh, shit. Where's everybody? I am live. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to fucking wing it. Alright. I know I used the levels. So let's start with the bare bones. Just going darker until it matches. Do like an in-between. And let's I feel like if this comes back, yeah, like I can find a middle ground in the middle. There we go. That's pretty damn close. I don't think anybody would notice that once I export it. All right, cool. Now we need to add the generated Berkstra, which I think I went about like there. Do I like that? Do I like that? Or do I like that? Well, since I'm centering it now more, I guess I like a little bit more, yeah, something like that with more texture. What does that look like? Looks good with the white border around the settings cog. I think that's a winner. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I need to change the white. Haha, I forgot. So let's... what did I do? Oh, I like colorized it and went down. Bop, bop. Yeah, something like that. It's probably good enough. Yeah, there we go. No more white. All right, let's give that a shot. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to double check that I didn't do that just for that one frame. It's a little different than the video editor. You have to apply it. But now I have to wait. Oh, right, there we go. Let's see if that... Oh, no, okay. It applied to all the frames. I could have left it. Looks great. Looks grand. Fantastic. Alright. So once we get this ready to go, we can start working again on Orbem Studio, which would be fun. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like streaming is lame if I'm not doing programming. I know a lot of people do a lot of things on stream. Whoa, that's big. Let's switch it to 2000, which should make it a much smaller image. At the end of the day, I might have to change this to an MP4. It's just when I did export this as a video, it was kind of shit quality. I don't know if it was because of text I had on it. Now I don't have any text on it, so it might be good. But I might try to export this as a video just to see if a 2000 by 800 video is a lot smaller. Usually MP4s are smaller than big GIFs. So we'll see. We shall see. Maybe. Alright. Expand, replaced. Yes, fuck your old one. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to also export this as an MP4 and see if as a video it's a much smaller file. Like I said, it tends to be sometimes. Okay, let's try to render this. Export, render video. So we'll make it 2000 by 800 and 60. I want it high quality. No. Yeah, but I want it smaller. And then I think that's it. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Well, hero. Oh. Video. We'll see. Might come out like shit. But like I said, it doesn't have any text on it anymore like it did before. I mean, it has the, the box and stuff, but let's see at least the file size difference. That is what I'm interested in. So, no, that's the old MP4. Okay, so Hero Video is 6 MB. You see what I mean? It's bigger. Usually MP4s are supposed to be smaller. Maybe it's my export settings. Does this look good though? I mean, I guess it doesn't look worse than the GIF. The thing about the GIF is it obviously, adds some artifacting. It looks a little bit scratchy or whatever. But it's also an RPG pixel art style game thing, so I didn't think it was a big deal. Especially because I didn't put text in anymore. What? Yes, this is like the original video I got. This is what I tried doing with it like in the middle of the text. I just didn't like how shitty the text looked. Which I did end up spending a lot of time in Illustrator, and I properly edited the logo, turned it into an SVG, got rid of all the black, and so I just got a really good logo now. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously 6.2 MB. Let's just see if I can render this smaller, because I know I can compress it and like run it through a compressing software, but I just wonder if I can purposefully make it like 1080, like that, if it'll come out, not that rough. This is a test. I just want to see how big it's going to be. Yeah, because it doesn't give me like a preview of the file size like it does when you save for web. So let's see. Exporting. We'll see. Because like I said, usually MP4s should be better. But also exporting from Photoshop can not be as good as running it through Premiere Pro. Oh, not what I meant to do. 70 got bigger. Fuck it. We're using the GIF. All right, let's try the new GIF. New GIF. Go. Oh, that looks monumentally worse. I think it's just the file size though. Let's see what it looks like when you're on the front end. Whoa. What happened? Is it the minimum? Something happened. Oh. Yeah, I screwed something up. Hold on. Oh, resolution. Full size. There we go. Let's see if that's better. Much better. Ooh, wait, why is it so big? I did make a minimum height. Okay, I think I can reduce the minimum height now. Yeah. Let's see what it's like on the front end. So if we do minimum height, first off, we can move that down. Second off, we can make it shorter. Because I think the minimum height, it's only because, yeah, it's at 961. It's because I'm pushing it up so high. But if we go down to like the actual width, it should look a lot better. Yes, nightmare. Whoa. Bleh, bleh. Almost there. Yeah, it should be a lot better. A lot smaller of an image too. Oh. So it looks like 691. And then let's bring it back. Bring it back. And then also I can move the text up. I don't have to use such a big spacer. So that'll be good. Easier to do mobile friendly. Where's the header? That's weird. Huh. I lost the header. Yeah, there we go. I can go 0. I don't have to have any. Oh, no, I do have to go back. Whoops. But only to get under the header, which is, you know, something like that. Yeah, and then I need to move the text up. That looks pretty good. Hold on. Let me go right under that, and then I'll go up 30. So it's under the admin. I think it's that, and then we'll go, so 135. Cool. Perfectos. Okay. And now I can read the text a lot better. There's no white in the way. And then when I move it up, it should be even easier. All right, so we're going negative 135. Where's my hero? Negative 135. So I'll just bring it above, you know, under the header. And then I need to change the min to 691. Oh shit. With the power of scroll. What the fuck? What a shit system. Are you kidding me? I can't even move my mouse? Okay, now I can. And then we need to reduce this by, I mean, everything. I could probably just get rid of it. Yeah. Fantastic. Oh, shit. Now it's too low. Oh, no. Ooh, that's not good. I need more. I need more height. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, I need more height. I mean, just a little bit. But something. But I already cut this. Shite. That means I have to redo everything. Cool. This is stupid. Is that right? I feel like didn't I have it that tall before? Maybe not. I thought that's where it cut off. Or maybe it was a lot higher. But that's just too, yeah, I remember there being more room. Fuck. All right. We're gonna have to redo this. All this I need to redo. All of it. Oh, shit. Okay. Nope. Nope. What am I doing? Stop. So I know I was definitely above. And I had this. Yeah, and I already made it bigger. And then we matched this and this. And we matched this. That's better height-wise. I think that's actually good. It's off. It's weird when it's off like that. Like that's dead on. Oh wait, is that okay? No, see, now it needs to go whoop. Whoop. And it's off again. Which doesn't make any sense, because I just make it bigger over here, and then I just match it over here. So it just keeps going off. Very Sisyphus. Okay, hold on. I'll make it a little bigger on this side to pull it over. That's way too much. Zoom, bitch. Why does it look good over here though? It's 2 pixels. I need to go 1. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. I guess that's good. Cool. That'll work. And then I had to fix the fucking levels. And to do that, all I did was do like an in between. And then I fixed it with this. Like that. That cloud over here looks weird. Oh shit. Why do I keep doing that? This looks wrong over here. Like this all looks right. But then it gets over here and it looks wrong. Maybe it's because the color change. Yeah, because I don't think I can even make that look right. I mean, that's better. See, that's too much. That's a good in between. Yeah, I think I can get away with that. And then we need to make the white. Go back to the white and do the whole thingy doodad, colorize, wah, wah. looks pretty close. All right, white's gone. Guy goes on. That looks good. Wait, did I refix? Yes, I did. Okay. All right, this should be the right size now. Right? Oh no, I didn't do the extra right side. Or I forgot to do that. To get it more right side angled. There you go. That looks pretty good. That looks, I think, better. Yeah, kind of like that. No. That looks a little bit more natural. Okay, let's try this. Okay, now we'll have some extra height. And that should make the hero look a little bit more natch. And I'm not doing it again, so it's one or the other. Hey, hurry up, dude. Yeah, because I want to make this taller. Right now it looks squished. And also the guy's getting cut off when he changes his size. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Photoshop be doing stuff. And let's make it like 2100. Not much smaller. What do we get in size? It should go down close to 1 megabyte. Uno megabyte. What? Take your time, dude. I think I have too many programs running. Because I don't need Premiere. No, I need to keep that open. Photoshop's got my Photoshop. Yeah, I guess I need everything. Save. Went down to 2 megabytes. Oof. That's still pretty big. And I really don't need it past 2000, so let's just do 2000. Because it's not going to stretch more than 1440. It'll, you know, the viewport will expand and things will get smaller, but the image itself is going to stay 1440. So I'm not too worried about it, you know, needing to be past 2000. I mean, I can make it smaller, to be honest, but I like having a little bit of intrinsic being, you know, bigger. Because the rendered size is what makes it look a little bit more crisp. That's a giant GIF, though. Better than the MP4. The MP4 was 7 megs, which was stupid. I don't know why. I think I figured that out. Alright, new expand. Let's go. And then we'll jump into this after it's done, and we'll replace it. And we should be in a pretty good position. Next step is finding a font. want to find a good font. I don't know what I want, but I'm going to mess around a little bit. Replace, upload. I have like 4 of these. Let's go full size. Okay, good. All right, now let's see what we're dealing with here. All right, cool. Definitely have more space on the top. So now if I fuck with this, min height can actually be, needs to be bigger, right? Yeah. Min height is now closer to, oh, here we go. So 838, which is fine. And then, how much are we pulling back? 135. Let's see how much more room we have. Okay. So I think 135 is actually fine. Cool. That'll bring us here. Yeah, because I want the full. Yeah, there we go. See, now he has room to grow. He's not touching the button. We're a little bit more centered in there. We have room for the menu. Okay. Cool. So 135, and then what was it? 838. So this we need to change to 838 minimum, which I'll have to change on mobile. I'm desktop first, especially when it comes to a tool that you need a desktop to play with. And then we'll leave 135. So I think that's good. Okay, there we go. There's your hero section. And the quality looks good. I like the white border around the settings cog. I think the arrows apparent. The animation looks pretty clean. Plenty of background. No more white in the image, and it's a little bit darker. So the text stands out. I can read it. It's not like perfect. But I'm guessing when I change the font, it might be a little bit easier to read too. Cool. It's not the worst thing in the world using just like Times New Roman, especially when you're talking about writing stories and creating games based off of that. But it doesn't really match the aesthetic of Orbem Mortar or Orbem Studio, and yeah. So I think I want to play around with it a little bit, see some more techie serif, sans serif stuff. And I mean, I guess I'll just go with a Google font. I'd like to play around with free fonts at first. So let's list of free web safe fonts. All right, website fonts. Here we go. So I wonder if we can get away with any of these. I mean, Arial isn't the worst. Verdana's not bad either. Tahoma's pretty clean. Wait, what the fuck am I looking at? Is it? I'm not looking at this, or I'm looking at this. These look the same. Is this just not working on my computer? Because they all look the same. No, these are definitely different. Yeah, I guess these are all different a little bit. I wonder. Trebuchet. It's a cool name for a font. I don't know, let's try Trebuchet. Try it yourself. Trebuchet. Let's see what we got. Let's wrap this all in an HTML. It's always good to do. Font size, font family in there. Nunito. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Oh shit. Alright. Let's see what that looks like. Oh. Hey, Asteron. Did you see Hightail's world? It's called Orbis. Yeah. No, I didn't see that, but it's not surprising. Yeah, Orbis, Orbem. I think Orbis is another Latin term for world. Is that Latin? Something for world. Orbis. Origin. Language. Meaning. Orbis is... Oh, of uncertain. Okay, never mind. I thought it also meant world. Circle orb. That's kind of cool, though. That's a cool meaning. Orbis is Latin originating from meaning to turn. I like... Wait, what was that one, though? Of uncertain origin. Oh, no, it's just the word is of uncertain origin. I'm being dumb. I'm thinking into things. Yeah, see right here. World, Earth, Orbis Terrarum. Yeah. Actually, Orbem, I believe, is based off of Orbis. It's like a past participle or like a duplicate. Yeah, right here. It's the accusative singular of Orbis. So like, that makes me think it's a singular form of Orbis is Orbem. So like world as like a general term, like a plural term of world. Like this is a world or this is world, I don't know. And then Orbem is like, this is, you know, Orbem. You're thinking of like a singular, I don't know, maybe. I don't know English enough to understand that completely. What a norm orbit origin. That makes sense. In Orbem, into a circle or around. Per Orbem, throughout the world. Yeah. Whatever. I just looked up like, what are cool ways to, what are cool like translations for world or like another Earth or world or something like that. And that came up. Hey, Sama. Orb. Orbem, Orbis. Orb. Yeah. Orbem's cooler. I like the way it looks. Like Orbis reminds me of Orbit, like the gum. You know? Lame. Orbem. What a cool name. Too bad I didn't get it before that fucking AI company that makes sex chicken eggs. Got it first, son of a bitch. I didn't know that they existed when I started all this, obviously. So what do you think of this font? What do you think of my hero? What do you think of this font? It's kind of hard to show it. Yeah, if you go to orbem.com, it'll redirect you to orbem.ai, which will take you to Orbem, a company who invented an AI system for determining the sex of eggs. It basically does like ultrasounds or x-rays of eggs, and it can determine what the sex of it is, like super early. So, which is very important for the agriculture, I guess, farming and shit. But I saw they had a new article come out where they were talking about doing things for like detecting like fucked up fruit, where like avocados, they were able to detect like deep in the avocado if there was like an impurity or something like that. That way, you know, better quality products that they're providing. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Shitty though. Like, fuck your name. That's mine. So I bought all the domains that I could that wasn't theirs. I've got orbem.shop, orbem.store, I got Orbem.studio. It's like, fuck you guys. You can have Orbem AI and Orbem.com, even though I hate you for it. And I trademarked OrbemOrder.com. So I trademarked Orbem Order as a company name. That's my DBA. That's what I do my business as. So Orbem Order is my business name. But yeah. So I tried to go off of that. I don't know. I'm not like hating this font. It's obviously I'm gonna have to change like sizing and stuff to space it out better. I don't hate this though. I'm trying out some like web-safe fonts. And I just got Trebuchet, which I like the name of it. Trebuchet is pretty cool. But let's try something else that I like. What about, I think Tahoma is basically the same font. So I'm not really seeing a difference there. What about Verdana? Verdana's a little wider. Not bad though. And then we have the basic Arial. Let's just try Verdana just to see what we got. I like them to tell me how to use it. Okay, it's just Verdana. I could have been more confident and just tried that. Chill. All right, Verdana. Let's see what you got. Flex keys gotta go. My WordPress game requires me to use player predictions. Oh my god. Sense me and I messed up half of my timing when clicking. What? You better host that somewhere so I can see it. I want to play your game. That sounds awesome. Fonts are a rabbit hole. I know. I'm very decisive. Like, I've been doing this for 20 years. Like, I can be like, this is good. Let's go. So, but fonts kind of fuck me up sometimes. Especially guys like, this is what I want to use. Oh yeah, it's way different. I think I'd like Trebuchet better. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this is just, yeah, it's not good enough for me. I kind of liked Trebuchet. So let's do this. Let's drop this down to 3. And I'll leave the paragraph at 18 pixels. You know, I can go a little bit bigger actually. Let's go 3.5. All right, Sama, thanks for jumping on, my friend. Appreciate it. Don't forget flex keys. Sama doesn't like me to forget. Pick up your flex keys today at flexkeys.shop. You can also find them on orbem.shop or orbem.store. 2 things, Site Builder and Orbem Studio. They do not like one another. Site Builder? What's Site Builder? I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Wait, is that something you made up or is it this? What is Site Builder? Is it this? It's like a host. Weird. I mean, it shouldn't matter. If it's WordPress, it should like it. Yeah, I don't think if you have WordPress, it should work. I mean, I haven't tested it with every WordPress plugin out there, compatibility wise. I mean, I'm sure there's gonna be some conflicts, especially if you get into styling. But I pretty much like, excuse my noise. I pretty much, you know, gated it off to the rest of the admin, so the editor itself should work. The front end itself, I mean, if you have a bunch of global JavaScript files or style sheets, it will fuck with the game. But I mean, that also gives you the ability to use JavaScript and styling to change it. You made your own. Oh, okay. It's like a background builder. Got it. Not a physical with button. Oh. Got it. Yeah, I can't help you with custom builds. Yeah, I think I should change the way I do this. So 3.5 is pretty good. What did I had it at 4 before. Oh, it's just too big. 3.5. Oh, 4.5. 3.4. 5. 6. 5. I feel like I need to go wider. I can't go much wider though. Maybe I should switch it back to 700. So if we go to max 7. By the way, this is a custom theme I built. Started bare bones. I have nothing on this right now. I'm styling it from the start. Landscape boho. It's mostly used for decorating nothing. Okay, cool. But it doesn't like the game. That's weird. I don't have like a ton of things that could conflict styling wise. Unless your site has some sort of global sizing or something like that on divs. Now let's see what 7 looks like. So if I do this, now that's 7, I change it back to 4. I think that looks good. Is that too big though? No. Where stories become playable worlds. Kind of don't like. I need a title case this. Become playable worlds. Let's try that. I am digging this font though. I think I'm going to keep it. Let's switch this back to 4. Sorry. It just exploded everybody. My bad. I expected that to be way more controlled. Oh, that was a horrible sneeze. All right. This is good. I like this. I think I like this. I like this font. I think this font's going to work. I really like the fact that it's just like a random website font too. Like I don't have to worry about Google fonts or Adobe fonts or any sort of overhead. It's just like basic ass font. It's clean. Menu needs some work. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about adding like some wind ruffling it, but then when oh, here I can show you. I actually tried it. There you go. So I actually tried to like make the background animated, but yeah, there we go. That's like, I want the trees to blow in the breeze so the leaves move, and it's like, yeah, sure, let me add some fucking leaves. But what Midjourney likes to do with their videos is they like to zoom in and out, and they like to move the camera frame. And when I'm trying to work with something that I want static, like I can't use that. And I have no control. Ultra instinct. Yeah. No, we're on the same wavelengths. So that's why. Yeah, here we go. What the fuck is that? Are those leaves? So yeah, I tried. And like, what the fuck is that? Like, why would you fall off your panel? Yeah. And I had some choices. I mean, I had some cool other, like that one was almost what I was going to use for the background. Have you tried combining secret items and put them together manually? You always do that. Secret items? What do you mean? In the game? Yeah, there were some cool ones. I don't know what that is. But I ended up liking this. It kind of reminded me of Orbem a bit. So, combining secret items and put them together manually. What does that mean? I need context. Tell me, Sama. Tell me your secrets. Okay. I mean, it's not a fantastical font, but I think this, as a starting point, you mean the scene adding the pieces one by one in a video editor and turning the video to a GIF. Oh. I mean, yeah. That's what I did in this. Like, I created this based off of the background image. So if you go over here, you'll see, where's my PSD? Right here. So I animated this, like with the whole dragging and, you know. So I mean, I didn't like get a bunch of animated pieces and put them together, but that's basically what my game is. It's just a bunch of animated pieces put together. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted the hero to be, you don't need to fully AI it. Yeah, no, I know. You can't fully AI anything, honestly. I always have to fuck with it. I always have to bring it into Photoshop and like edit the scenes, cut out backgrounds, or like move things around. Nothing on my game. It's called priors. Yeah. Nothing on my game is like just like slapped. It worked. Yeah, I mean, even all my videos, I had to write music for them and add sound effects, and then, you know, piece the frames together. So, yeah, that's true. I mean, I could probably just get some animated trees, like some bushes. Like I could animate a bush on top of this one and just kind of have it ruffling in the wind. I mean, it'd be pretty easy to just, you know, grab this, throw it in, and then just kind of have it moving. But I think there's enough movement right now, or I'm not too worried about it. If I had a big static hero, like if I didn't add all this like game building, which you can't really see, sorry. I'm trying to, can I zoom out? Here we go. Maybe you can see it now. There. So I have this whole scene where like I'm dragging the character in and I'm changing his size and stuff like that. So if I didn't have all that movement, I would have definitely just made the whole thing kind of move, which is what I was going to do originally. When I first got some concepts for the hero of the website, I was like, cool, I'm going to just have a beautiful pixel art scene with a main character, and I'll just kind of have it like slowly moving with the wind. But then, yeah, I just kind of thought about it more, and practically, this is the first spot you go. This is where I will send people when I have ads, you know? And I want it to be like, oh, cool, this is like where you go to build a game. So I want to give like a tiny, not very accurate experience about what that is. Points to where the hero is while the user is focused on one who's not moving. Yeah. No, I know. You see all this beautiful, possibly moving tree scenery and nothing's happening. You're like, why not? Why not move the trees? The bushes shall wind blow. The clouds will move. Maybe a train will go by on that bridge. Yeah, no, I get it. Maybe someday I'll get the courage to piece together a fully fledged movable hero. But this is good. So since I'm going to be doing a one-pager, I'm not going to have the home link. I'm going to have a bunch of jump links that kind of just scroll you down to the different sections. And yeah, no, you can manually make wind using the editor. Well, yeah, but like I can't make like each individual bush move. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to do that manually. I mean, I can make them like little chunks of it sway, kind of like old school video game style, where you just grab chunks of leaves and you kind of move them back and forth. Old Zelda shit. And like I can make this tree kind of move back and forth a little bit, just kind of on a swivel using transform. Lots of things you can do. But yeah. Yes, inferior, I know. This will take you straight to the plugin, which, cool, get started for now. But I have an issue with the homepage of Orbem Studio because the game hosting, business is not going to be live for a little bit. Like I have to build it. So right now I need a homepage that conveys the functionality of the game engine while not making it like it's a WordPress plugin only. Like this is it forever. So that's why I'm trying to point people to the plugin, show its features, but not necessarily say like, this is the product. Like the plugin is the medium for using the product, but eventually like the product is going to be something you can use agnostic to WordPress. And that's been really hard to kind of plan out. So I wanted to start small and get the hero done, which I think I did. And this is just the default menu, so I can change that link. I need a footer. I have a header. I can go pretty normal. Yeah, this is the plugin right now. And I think I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for like more of a dark mode website, where like the background is this dark gray. That's going to be my secondary color. I will have white be a primary color, but for like highlights, not for content and stuff. So mostly for fonts and whatnot. Though I need to figure out about the icon. I like the icon in the admin. It's the GIF, so it actually like moves, which is cool. But when it's the favicon, my favicon, it's like got a white background. I always like no background, but it's a GIF, so yeah. Dark mode, hey, I can send templates. Templates of what? Oh, you know what? Actually, I could take the white out of that background. Wait, white doesn't have a white background. I think because it's a GIF. It automatically gives it a white background, maybe. Because it's transparent. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, so the next section, which I'm actually interested what this will look like with another section. Nope, not a gallery. Actually, I don't even need to do a group. We'll do just a 50-50. I don't remember what I was going to do. The next section was going to be about site template designs based on what copying basically site builder, but showing you what it would look like. Oh. Cool. So all the content for the game, I mean the website, it's going to be in the Gutenberg editor. So unless you have a Gutenberg template, that probably won't help me. But yeah, let's actually build the footer real quick. I want to go simple. I definitely am going to have links. Now, while Orbem Studio is going to be a one-pager, I think I want to host the documentation on here now and get it off of Orbem Order. That makes the most sense. So I can probably migrate all those over, but that means I'm going to have to create a page template. And I think it might look good with the gray background and the white text. That'll make the text really pop and look more documentation-y. But luckily I have a plugin where I can just bring it over and start using it. But I have to create all those pages again, which kind of sucks. It took a little while to create all those pages. But at least I have the logic for it. So yeah, let's start with the footer. Right now, it has the main menu. I don't want to use the main menu. I want to use a new menu. So I'll probably change. I really want to delete these. I do not need you. Okay. Yeah, because the footer right now is just blah, blah, which is fine. But let's... Oh no, this is the footer menu. It must not exist, that's why. Doop, doop, doop. Sorry, I'm gonna have to zoom back in. So if I go here and I go to menus, which is in customize, which is kind of annoying. Create a new menu, call it footer. So this will be the footer menu. And I definitely want to have the docs here. And now the front end actually should show... Oh, it should show nothing. Not the menu exists. Menu, footer. Menu arguments. Menu, footer. Oh, maybe because I made it capital. It's kind of dumb. No, still showing nothing. Maybe because there's nothing in there. I need to add something. Wait, what? So add an item. Do a custom link. White background, my eyes like this. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately I made orbemortar.com all white and black, and I just went white background. I could very easily do a dark mode and like swap it white and black. Everything could be white and black, but yeah. I know the trend is there, and this is a SaaS product, so I want it to be as hip and, you know, hip. I'm so old. I want it to be as, you know, unoffensive as possible, I guess. So let's do a custom, you know what? We don't need to do a custom link. We're going to add a page. It's going to be, we'll do the docs page. Pretty wizard. Are you talking about the game wizard I made? It's not very pretty. I need to actually style it. It's pretty bare bones. Was it docs, readme? So I need a readme page. Yeah, okay. Now let's see if it works. Why is it not showing my menu? Oh, no, it worked. There we go. Oh, wait, fuck. No, it didn't work. Why is the nav menu not working? Because header has the default menu, main. I mean, I don't have a main menu either, apparently. Let's go create new main. Next, add item. This is all going to be custom links, so I'm going to do like where what's a thing? I'm going to do like services or something. Why not? Oh. The site is pretty, Wizard Joe. Hip in this jacket and jeans. Yeah. No, you get it. You're with it. You're hip. So hip. How come none of these menu things are using the actual menus I created? Oh, there we go. Services. It worked. And that's README. All right, we did it. Correct. We did it correctly. Though I don't know if that's using it like the default where it just grabs every page or not. Cool. And this will take me to README. Fantastic. Okay, so footer has a menu. I'm guessing I'll have the copyright. It's copyright at the bottom, the very bottom. And then I'll have some columns with links to shit. Hip with the high blood, brother. Yeah, now you're saying nothing. Perfecto. Yeah, I don't know. I think the site's in a good state right now. One thing, oh, actually, hold on. Let's make sure that the menu looks good on top. I don't know why it's doing this. I did do color white, but it's visited. Well, I guess I can just do this. Yeah, there you go. Wait, what the fuck? Menu main. Oh, just menu. Yeah, menu. Why is it not working? It's in the header. Why did I lose my styling on this? It's in the header, right? No, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's in the header. Class menu. Yeah, I lost the styling. Am I getting errors? Nothing new. Wait. Goes header. Body, HTML. Yeah, that's fine. Header. Wait, the header's in the body, right? Yeah, okay. Gotta pick up your desk. What? You got a PC down call. What? Oh no, you kicked your computer? Holy crap. I am so sorry. That is so frustrating. Yeah, this, so menu, yes. UL, yes. What the fuck? How is this not working all of a sudden? Menu? Oh shit, menu is the UL. Okay. I didn't think about that. Alright, doesn't work. And no one's going to miss you. The end. There we go. All right, let's get rid of that underline too. Font style. No. Text transform. Yeah. None. Oh, my text decoration. Come on. There we go. My memory of CSS. I'm gonna go so far. Oh, come on. I thought I had that right. No, yeah, text decoration. It doesn't like it. Because WebKit and what the fuck? I don't like that. But okay, I guess we gotta add that. Oh, I added it to the wrong spot, that's why. Yeah, let's try that. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. I gotta make the menu a little bit bigger too. I think. Do I? Maybe not. Yeah, no, I'll leave it. We love AMD. Processing unit. Mostly because the processing is whack, yo. Alright, see you, Zama. Appreciate you. Alright. I think this is pretty good. And then we have a separate hero, separate footer menu too. So let's make sure that the footer's all white. Color white. Cool. Let's get rid of the menu styling as well. Wait, is that also menu? I don't think it is. This one is, it is menu, okay. Footer, ul.menu, list style none. What else did I do? Oh, yeah, no, let's not do that yet. And then we'll go into li, a, text decoration, none. And let's make sure that this is color white, as well as a visited. Cool, this should work. Great, so now the footer is functional. Let's just center it for now, it should be fine. And I'd like to actually swap the menu and the footer detail. This can go to the very bottom. Cool. And the menu can be, yeah, var. Okay. I'm satisfied. I think we did the job we needed to do. Oh yeah, I gotta turn my alarm off. And then this will take you to the plugin. And I'm thinking about actually updating the banner to kind of match the website a little bit more, but I think the WordPress plugin for now is okay. How are we doing on installs? Fewer than 10. Yeah, there's just no active sites using it. I have some, you know, a bunch of developers trying it out. What? Schmelliork. Not making the game? I made the game engines. Hey, by the way, good to see you. Every now and then I like lurk on your stream. No, I mean I finished the game, at least the demo. So if you go to orbem.games or orbemortar.com, it'll take you to the game, which it now is playable from start to boss fight to credits, which, you know, took a really long time. But this is an amazing POC for what the game engine can do, right? So, you know, you got your introduction videos, you have your explainer pop-ups, you have your interaction cutscenes by touching people. You have, you know, little pop-up things when you want to look at something closer. You can collect money. She just gave me 50 bucks. More tutorial things, collect things, missions, finish. And like all this shows what is possible, you know, triggering movement from NPCs after a cutscene, that kind of stuff. Yeah, look at him walk. Good job, Salverson. I'll follow you to your office. You know, different levels, you know, the possibilities are endless. Automatic movement, when you get too close to a trigger, you can make your person go to it and start a cutscene. The cutscene can send you to another level when you're finished with it. I mean, possibilities are endless, right? You know, blockades, so I can't like actually leave anywhere unless I finish something. It's not perfect. It's also not super polished, but there's a lot of assets that I need to create, like movement assets, communication. You can have a cell phone or whatever type of communication you want. You can play voicemails or voice messages or text messages. And you can define where those communicators show. So if you want to show it in multiple areas, the messages will follow you. And yeah, I mean, it's just, like I said, start to finish, it was a lot. But I think, yeah, now I'm focused on the actual game engine itself. I'm pushing it. I have the plugin out on WordPress so that anybody can create this game if they wanted to. You know what I mean? Not this game. I mean, they could, but a game like this with the same mechanics. You know, cutscenes, missions, NPCs, wandering NPCs, you know, interactions, area cutscenes. And, you know, you could have a crew of characters you can play as. Draggable items, collectible items, breakable items, you know, all different types of interaction types that you can come up with. And, you know, your imagination is your only limitation, basically, as cool as that sounds. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with this. I'm working on because I have all this stuff on orbmortar.com, but I'm working on a new website specifically for Orbem Studio, and that's what this is. This will get you to basically allow you to download the plugin, and eventually Orbem.studio is going to be where you host your own game. So everything that I'm doing in WordPress, I'm creating a platform where anybody can create their own game without even having a website. And so they'll have their own URL that they can send people and they can play their game. And it doesn't take any downloading, doesn't take any, you know, game engines, like traditional game engines. And it's all real-time, web-based. They can update their game real-time while people are playing it even, you know. And the possibilities are endless, basically. I have the capability of multiplayer. We can do turn-based fighting. We can do side-scrollers. We could do, you know, like in Mario-style side-scroller games. Just, you know, whatever you can do in like a normal sort of 2D sense. I don't think I'll ever jump into 3D development. That's not kind of what websites and browsers are good at. But as far as rendering giant multi-chained missions and area style RPG games and just basically telling a story interactively, this is the way to do it. So yeah, I'm excited. It's just a lot more work to do. Really trying to get the word out too about the plugin. I need more feedback. I need people to build things on it and tell me what's wrong, you know, how hard it is to build and what, you know, they would prefer. So I have reached out to a bunch of WordPress developers and I've gotten some feedback. I've made updates to the plugin already. I mean, the actual dashboard itself has gotten very very usable. Like we have required fields, we have, you know, collapsible fields for the things that are not, they're like very specific. I have like a wizard built into it too to get you started, and just like trying to make it as easy for you to understand. That's a different plugin. And yeah, all your global fields, sounds, stuff like that. But yeah, hey, really appreciate you jumping on. How's everything going on your end? I know I think you were in a new game last time I saw you, and still servicing an old game, maybe that you, I don't know if you released it or you're doing an update on it, but I really liked your grid-based game. That was cool. Something I wish I would have thought of. Maybe grid-based game engine development would have been a little bit easier, but yeah, I guess my game engine doesn't limit you to anything, so hopefully that's a good thing. I know having too many options is also very confusing for people, though, so yeah. So far, so good. I haven't seen anybody's game yet. Like, I've just had people trying to build games and then give me feedback on the UI. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'll actually see some finished one-pagers at some point to actually see like what people came up with. Though one of the major drawbacks that I'm seeing right now comes down to asset creation, which there's no real easy way to solve that. I mean, if you're developing a game, you're creating those assets, right? But if you're not a game developer and you want to create something, having to develop, you know, directional based sprites for every, you know, static movement, static walking, dragging, that kind of stuff can be overwhelming. I understand that. But my goal is to, I mean, I already have a pro plugin that has a lot of like efficiency tools for the front end, but my goal is to eventually, when I have the actual hosting solution, is to integrate AI generation for people and basically have like a one-stop shop for letting people develop their assets. I also want to offer asset packages for people. You know, if you don't care exactly what the characters or the map looks like, this is probably apply better to maps. I think characters might be a little bit more specific to people's, you know, preferences, but definitely like have a bunch of maps that work really well with the game engine, and then you can add characters, items, and all that kind of stuff. Items are going to be another great asset package I can offer for sale. Trees, furniture, you know, extra things that you would interact with, doors, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited for the future, but I think I've done enough for today. Happy with the hero, happy with the menu. We have our footer menu in a usable state, and now it's basically just building all the content on the landing page, and that will come with the services I want to offer right off the bat. But yeah, I think this works. I think it's a cool little interactive hero, you know, showing you like, oh, this is a game builder, even though it's just, you know, changing the size of a main character or whatever. The whole drag and drop, changing size, like that's a good indicator. In a cool scene. The color scheme's good. Definitely going for like a light blue, white, black, charcoal sort of color scheme. And now it's about just all the things that we can offer to the masses. And then I got to figure out how to get people to start building games on it. Teaching people is going to be the hardest part. It's not like a super easy, intuitive system. I mean, it is if you understand WordPress. I mean, it's all WordPressy. But like for somebody who just wants to create something for their class, or like I have a book, I know nothing about WordPress, you know, I want to create an interactive story or a D&D campaign. Hopefully the D&D people are nerdy enough to understand a little bit about content creation, but yeah. Grid-based, so easy, no physics. A lot of old games use it. Yeah, D1 word graphs. Recently you developed a new dictionary. Nice. Someone found a way to make hashing faster. Okay, I found their thesis and built a fast dictionary. Cool. Memory overheads, nothing. GC pressure 0. No idea what any of that means. But hashing faster is cool, whatever that is, hashing. That's one thing about, you know, building a browser-based game engine is that, you know, it's only as fast as the person's computer that's viewing the website. So optimization is going to be key in the future. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But hey, Schmelier, really appreciate you jumping on. Hope I get to jump on to one of your streams at some point sometime soon. I like to, like I say, lurk, jump around. But yeah, it's cool to see you come in here. I also had a steer on here earlier too. Got a few old names jumping in and saying what's up, which is very cool. Sama, always appreciate you jumping on as well on the YouTube side. And who else? I think that's pretty much everybody that's jumped on today. Yeah, appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the next one. I've been doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday stream. So yeah, if you catch me again, that'll be on Friday. But have an amazing day. If I don't catch you till the next time, have an amazing life. And catch everybody soon. I'll be obviously posting updates on YouTube Shorts and you know, Discord updates for anybody who's part of the Discord, which I highly suggest you join so that you can talk to me off stream about whatever, web development or whatnot. So, all right, catch you in the next one. See you, everybody. Bye-bye.